Hello. We're here today with Erik from Game Absorber.
Hello.
He is the designer of Wannabe Football. So, Wannabe Football, what's it about?
Yeah, it's a very fast-paced little quick game about football. It's an actual football match. It's not a manager game. It's a match. It's a real football match. So it's meant for 2 or 4 players.
Okay.
It takes about 5 to 10 minutes once you're in there. And it's supposed to be just a really quick, fast game about football. So you have these pitches, the zones. I don't know if you can see the cards from this.
No, but I can put them up on the screen separately.
All right. So you have the pitch is divided into 6 zones, and you have the arrow here that will tell you where the ball is going to, and from that yellow dot there. So you play these cards like this against each other. So when I play a card like that, it's facing towards you,
Okay.
and you play a card facing toward me like that.
Okay.
So we play from the same deck. We don't have a team each. We just use the same deck, and that's one of the reasons why it's so fast, I think. So you just draw some cards here. You have 4 cards in your hand, and then you set these cards here, and then you see if you have a matching card on the pitch here. And if you do, you are allowed to play that. And then you can, for instance, like this one, it's a dribble. You can see that by a curled arrow. And then I can snatch one of your cards. And when I shoot a goal, or shoot on the goal with a shot card like that, I'll then draw one of these multi-cards here to see what happens. And this one is actually a goal. And this one also lets you decide if you can continue play, if you have a star player and stuff like that, and also what the referee says.
All right, so it's just a back and forth playing game.
It is, yeah.
Okay, and then if you've got, if there's 2 people, I can see, you have your cards, you play 1 for 1. But if there's 4 of you, how's that going to work?
Yeah, then we have these cards here because the sequence of play is a bit odd. So we will put this between me and my buddy here, and 1 for you and your buddy over here.
Okay.
So we have the red team here against the yellow team. So this will actually tell you then, after I'm done, it's your buddy here, his turn, and then it's my buddy's turn, and then it's you, and so it's just to keep track of this sequence of play.
That kind of makes
and then
sense.
you can talk to each other, and you can't see or show your cards to the other person, but you can talk about, hey, I'm good in the left side, play me here, and stuff like that.
And it's a real-time game, so you're playing it as you play quickly and stuff like that. Also, you have things like whistles. Was that one of the?
Yes, exactly. We have some the hard ball situation, the tough man, the tackle situation, like this one. This is obviously not by the book. It's not okay to do this in football. And then we have this little whistle here. So when I play a card like that, it's up to you to see if or to spot this whistle. If you don't see anything and just keep on playing, nothing happens. But if you do spot this whistle, then you can see, hey, something is rotten here. And then you can turn one of these cards again here to see what the referee says. And here, he doesn't see anything or he doesn't say anything. It's okay.
So just like football, you can get away with doing some slightly naughty tackles.
But it could be you get a red card or a yellow card. If you get a red card, that's very annoying because you have 4 cards on your hand, right? Like this. And you're only allowed to have 4 cards. So if you do get a red card, you have to put that on your hand, and it will take up one of the spaces here.
Okay.
So you have to discard 1 down, and then you only have 3 actual cards and the red card. So that's very annoying.
It's like having a player sent off from a red card.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then there's advanced rules for different countries. You can be a different team, is that right?
Yeah, we have some national sites, small special effects like the first time, for instance, one of the effects is that the first time you get a yellow card, you ignore that card. I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
You can just ignore that, and small special tweaks to the game, I would say.
I like that different power.
Yeah.
Powers are different abilities that the other person doesn't have, which is always interesting in a game.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, and where did you get the kind of, I know the inspiration for the game is football, but kind of what made you decide that, hey, I'm going to make a game about football?
Yeah, actually, I often dream about the games that I want to make. So I have this dream about, often it's the same dream, recurring dream, about this table where they are playing some kind of game, but I am not able to see it because of the people are standing between me and the game, so I can't really see what they're doing.
Okay.
And then once in a while, when I have this dream, the people are gone, or some of them are gone, and I get to glimpse at what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I wake up and think, oh my God, that was a good game. I wish I made that.
Okay.
So and that's the kind of the spawn point for me. And so we did this game. I did it with a friend, and we hit a dead end for some time. We couldn't do nothing about it, and then just by watching some Formula 1,
okay.
that actually gave it away how to do it. When I saw them taking over the cars, the way they do that, I realized, it's not about where the ball is going, it's where the ball is coming from. And that just was the solution to this game. So often it's like that. I think you have to turn it around and look at it from a totally different angle to be able to finish it off.
So it was always a football game. You just couldn't quite work out how to make the mechanics and stuff like that.
This was always a football game, yeah. Actually, I thought about making it into different kinds of sports as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like hockey would be definitely one of them. You can do that. But that's it with the game. Sometimes you have this idea about, it could be nice to make a fly simulation game or a racing kart game, and then you start working from there. And other times you just make some kind of small mechanic, and then you don't know what to use it for, and you wait for a while, and then you say, oh my God, this is an excellent fighting system for sword fights.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I like to work on different games. Like for the time being, I'm working on 5 games.
5?
Actually.
Okay, busy man. So what games are they? Anything you can tell us about?
Yeah, one of them is this racing kart game, but for that I need to find a rally racer, a real racing guy. Mm-hmm. I need to go into the car and to be a co-driver. This, when they read the cards, have you seen that? When the co-drivers of rally, hard left into crisp into long junction, left 5, medium right 5, 2. It's a crazy system. And you can use that for a card game about.
That's a very interesting way to do it. Yeah, instead of making a dexterity game or a physical racing, it's controlling the car and which directions they go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's anything else?
Yeah, we have a music game coming up, a card game about musicians. I think that could be a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. So theme's really important to you, obviously. Telling a story is really important to you, I guess.
Yeah,
so it's kind of.
I think I really like games that are simple. Mm-hmm. Like this one, I hope that you find it simple.
Yeah.
So just a small story. I don't like I'm not into long games. I need them to be very short and flexible. You can just I don't know if you can call them filler games or in between games.
But also I think a filler does a game a disservice sometimes, because I think a game can still be interesting, have interesting decisions in a small amount of time.
Yeah.
And if it's an interesting back and forth with cards, a very very interactive game as well, like this one.
Yeah.
Where you're playing cards and what I play is directly affecting you. I think that's more interesting.
Yeah. But I don't know about games in that way, because I don't play games, and that's not to sound fancy-pantsy or stuff like that. But I really don't. I never played games because. It's so much fun to make them.
Yeah.
So if I play them, I get too confused. I'm a very weak-minded person, obviously. So I would just get too confused and stuck and say, "Oh my God, that reminds me of this," and so that's not how I do it. So.
So you're not really playing games, but you're kind of coming up with these ideas and playing these games, and kind of like from your own neutral place, I guess. You're not impacted by other games that are out there.
Yeah, I try not to get too impacted by other games out there.
Okay, and in terms of the process of turning it from an idea into something that's been printed and has nice artwork and stuff like that.
The idea is obviously the fun part. Mm-hmm. That's the heydays. That's where you really are in love. We have this relationship between you and your idea, and just this is going to be so fantastic, and then you just make it, and that's a very quick process actually.
Yeah.
And then you have to go through all the trouble of finding the right artist, and the production itself can be a hassle.
I like the art actually on this.
This is actually a local hero, Mete Elas.
Okay.
Here from Copenhagen. She just did a book about Olsenbanden as well. So she's a rising star.
I like the art. Yeah, it's kind
Thank you.
It's very nice looking. But
I think she'll be glad to hear that.
I think that it's been really nice chatting to you today, Erik.
Sure.
And thank you for coming in and showing us a copy of your game.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're going to be putting it on our shelves so you can play it at any time. But thank you for coming in.
Thank you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.